Yeah. It's your boy. It's Reach Around Radio, Talent Thursday. Well, sometimes they got talent, but hey, Talent Thursday.
Who are we to judge?
It's your boy Speedy.
I'm the poetess.
It's your girl C Murder.
TDP, Mr. 1-2. Can I get some levels on my mic, baby?
What's happening?
We are back.
Mic check.
Always
mic
a
check.
pleasure to be with my peoples.
Your peoples.
My peoples.
Your peoples.
I thought I'd see you last night. I went by Maverick.
I had the
Maverick.
Mavericks flat.
Certain words I can't say.
Yeah,
You weren't there, but POTUS was there. TDP was there. And some of the old Foxhole crew was there.
Yeah, some of the whole Foxhole crew. Actually, me, TDP, and Louis Dix, we do a talent comedy night at Mavericks Flat here in Los Angeles. So if you got talent, R&B, we're looking specifically for R&B acts and comedians. Hit us up.
Shout out to Bobby D, Char. That's another story.
Chevy
Jones,
who was on the show. Both of them were on the show.
And Brooke
Taylor.
Oh, very talented.
You guys have a band as well?
No, so far it's to track, but we're just getting started. And if you're in the LA area, Mavericks Flat is a legendary venue from the 60s and 70s that was really hot. They still got the disco ball hanging, and it's a good venue.
Yeah,
So Wednesday nights, check us out starting September 21st.
We got there late, but I'm definitely
birthday.
going to come next week. And I'm so sad that I missed my shout out that I got before I even got there. I heard that I missed a shout out.
You
Can I do my birthday party then?
Yeah, we'd love you to.
TDP.
Let's make it official.
Wait, so Claudia got a shout out last night from one of Boogie B.
But I wasn't there.
Was he funny?
Yeah,
Boogie B was hysterical.
See? You ought to give him
So
a
he was
chance.
thinking he thought he saw me in the audience? Is that what happened?
Okay, what happened was there was Brandy McGee was in the building from the Foxhole.
Who the hell is that?
And she was sitting in the back, and Boogie B said, I want to shout out to all the people at Foxhole, and he shout out Guy Black, Marcus King, and me, and Claudia Jordan.
But
Claudia wasn't there, so I guess he thought, Brandy was Claudia.
Wow.
And
She got mad.
Yeah. Would you? That's like when you called G-Thing
Rodney Perry.
I made
It's the
a,
same
that's
thing.
a perfect
It's
analysis.
the same thing.
is the difference between me and Brandy like the difference between Rodney and
Pretty much.
G thing?
Only thing the same is y'all tall. That's it. Which
And you
shoes?
guys both have long, pretty weaves.
This week.
long, pretty.
All right. Well, I appreciate the
Hush,
attempt of, love. Shout out. And I'll be there next week.
But I heard
so.
she was mad. Very mad.
You heard she was mad. Well,
she was G-Thing mad. She was.
cheater.
I was standing outside.
You wasn't lying.
No, I'm talking about when you pulled up.
Oh,
I was standing outside.
with my mom.
Claudia comes barreling down the street.
Like Charlie's Angels.
Yeah. Pulls to the curb. They jump out. Smoke everywhere. They still got the model dude with them. I don't know how that fits into the
The dude from Atlanta.
He's
Reach
staying
around.
with Pam for a week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Pam.
They
Go
taking
ahead,
pictures
girl.
of him. They taking pictures of him while he sleep.
So they come out like Charlie's Angels. All they needed was a wind machine. They walking and strutting and stutting and going in the building. I didn't want to be in there when when that little situation went down.
We were in a good mood though. I was
Yo,
happy.
you were in rare form, Claudia. You were in rare form.
When I walked in, I heard like a high pitched voice go, "Oh hell no!"
What you trying to say?
That's-
That G-Thing got a high voice.
Hysterical.
TDP was outside looking like he's still on the block.
I should have known it was a
Like
setup.
he had these birds to sell.
Hysterical.
And I was like, damn. So
Now, it was good to see you, even though you came after the
She
thing.
always
but,
does.
But the way you guys, I have to say, y'all certainly made an entrance.
we had wind machines and everything, soft lighting.
And for those who don't know, Claudia travels with a pack of dime pieces, and I mean dimes.
One of them was a Buffalo nickel, though.
Number to call into is 323.
That's why Short likes to hang with her.
247-7443.
But I was late because I was at the premiere of Kevin Hart's new movie.
Yeah, tell us
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
Laugh at My
Stand-up
Pain.
movie.
Yeah, it was, but he does like the first like half hour. It's like you get to see a little bit about his life,
Okay.
which I thought was a really smart move because it made him more endearing to people. Like you are rooting for this guy, you know. everybody was at the premiere. A lot of people in Black Hollywood. Eddie Murphy was there. Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, I was gonna come.
Morris Chestnut.
I had the kids.
Takara. A lot of people were in the building. And
Did you get some numbers?
Did I get any numbers? No, I didn't actually.
Okay.
But she did talk to a few people about coming on the show.
Oh, Snoop was there, and he said, I fucks with you, Claudia. I'm coming to the show to support. I'll definitely be there the next Monday that I have off, and I'm coming through. And then Kevin Hart promised he's coming through very, very, very soon. I don't want to say when, but very, very soon. We had a nice little conversation about just how humble he's maintained and how he's been able to, like, just keep things in perspective.
About to go through a divorce.
Oh, he is, but... Yeah. But just saying, like, he's that dude right now in comedy. You know what I mean? And I feel like he's not an asshole. He's still cool.
How was it stand up?
I seen the show before because I went and saw him when he performed in Miami, so I heard a lot of stuff. But I liked it. Okay. It was funny. He had a few surprises in the movie that you're gonna like. Okay. So definitely check it out and support Kevin Hart. Laugh at my pain. I think it drops this Friday.
Okay. We'll check it out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good time.
Good for you. I'm glad y'all had a good time.
Was weed smoking in the building?
I had the kids.
Dang, where was I?
And I was watching them posting another picture of me on Facebook.
Which picture is this, Speedy?
The one when they put my head on D'Angelo's body, which I ain't mad.
Wow.
Because that's how I look in high school. So
I don't.
That was so funny.
In high school, I was doing.
So you were DeAndre in high school?
No, they called him D'Arnold.
D'Arnold.
They called him D'Arnold on the page.
And someone else called him D'Angelo, like Jello.
I like gravy.
So it was actually funny.
I like gravy.
And I don't want Black Fonz to think I'm mad at him,
but you are.
Why? What did he say? I think he's hysterical.
You know, I think I want Black Fonz. If you're gonna do a joke on me, make it funny. Just don't.
But they're not comedians.
And that's what I pointed out.
You know.
So if you're trying to be a comic and you're gonna throw one, and he in Detroit.
I think that what.
Jokes I got
sometimes I go on the unofficial Reach Around radio page and just bust up because
it's funny stuff.
It's funny stuff, but you know what? I have to say I miss GT and all the movie posters and stuff that they were doing a while back. So I don't know
who keeps reporting.
Show light, you guys. Tell us what happened to GT.
Tell him to change his name.
Somebody's sensitive and keeps blocking him. They say that's either someone that's jealous of like all the attention he gets when he posts those great movie posters, or it could be one of the gorillas in the mist that are angry because he did such great work.
But if it's on our page, who's blocking him on our page?
There might be a spy that infiltrated.
All he has to do is change his name. But Black Fonz, I ain't mad at you.
So you saying Black Fonz is getting up under your pork skin?
I actually lost 20 pounds.
Actually?
It doesn't look like it's, Speedy. I'm sorry.
Did you have an abortion?
It's in your hat.
Is that water weight?
You on your period? I got this Midol in my purse for
Speedy, you spotting?
And Claudia, poetess.
Yeah.
I must say,
gorgeous
this dress,
outfit.
Them titties is I'm telling you, if I didn't know you, I'd be spitting everything I got at you.
And still we can get
He'd be like, look at here, baby. I got the 84 Benz.
I just got this Al Jarreau CD.
I got this EBT car. You know, what you want? What you trying to do?
84 is sitting on 24.
Just like a nigga. Just like him.
I can't make no turns. We go straight all the way.
Why are we so obsessed with rims? I remember when I got an Expedition like years ago, and I wasn't used to how big the truck was. So immediately in the first week, we're gonna get to that later on about
what are you talking about?
I wasn't used to how big the truck was, so I was trying to back out of a small area and I hit a pole.
Mm-mm.
But it was on the side of the car where you like pull up to valet, and they would see it on that side, on the passenger side. So I was like, damn. But why did my black ass, before I got the dent fixed, I made sure to get some new rims on my truck.
And sound.
Why did we do that?
We black.
Like, and I rocked the dent for a while, but yeah.
Like
that's what we do.
Like I met, what's his name? Chachi? Scott Bale.
Scott
Bale drives the oldest truck in the world.
Yeah.
Nissan?
Been driving it. No, it's a big ass, goofy looking white truck, and he's been driving it for years.
Wow.
I'm like, dude got mad money, but that's how we think. We have to let people know.
No, you look at Bill Gates and people like that. If you saw them on the street, you would not know that they were billionaires. They don't rock jewelry. They don't.
Yeah, Warren Buffett, he drives a Lincoln. He drives an old school
now,
Lincoln.
Flip that is, I saw Charlie Wilson at the airport.
Oh, Lord.
Charlie had on every piece of jewelry he had. And I saw him walking by. I was like, who this nigga with in the airport? Charlie Wilson? I said, wow. And I mean, he just got off stage.
We got to stop doing that, though. I mean, I'm definitely attracted to the flashiness. Like, we like diamonds, we like flashy things. That's what we do as a people, I guess.
No, you like 40 times.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yes,
It's
it is.
not. No, it's really not.
Would you date a guy that wasn't in shape?
No.
Okay, then fuck.
But he doesn't have to have
How
a
do you
good
say
40.
no? What do you mean? How do you just tell a man no?
No.
Nice dude, could take care of you the whole nine, but he's not in shape.
There's this guy that we know that's a
Very
friend.
shallow.
Whatever. And he every time I see him, he hugs me, but his tits are so big, and it really
hips?
his tits,
Oh.
and it really.
Are you talking about Speedy?
I'm not gonna say his name.
That's
It might be
hysterical.
you, but the tit I
Shut up,
feel.
bitch.
But okay, a tit that's not in a bra, that's kind of like pointy, like a dog's
And it
nose,
rubs on you.
and it like rubbed up against my shirt. Just
But he's a nice guy.
So it's like the front of a genie shoe.
yes.
Okay.
And it's just like, it just made it just. Listen, we're too young to be really crazy out of shape. I feel like we still have a lot of living
But
to
he's
do.
a nice dude.
But I think some guys just have man breast, and no matter how much they work out,
You
they
have
still got them. Damn, Speedy.
That don't move.
What is you, a size?
Y'all stop that. Y'all getting milk in my eye.
Like I'm harvesting a goat.
A friend of mine who's male.
Yeah,
I just recently saw him with his top off, and I was a little disturbed.
You were jealous?
Really?
No, he wasn't quite big as me, but
You didn't put one
he
in your
had
mouth?
man titties.
You didn't put one in your mouth?
Did you ever date a guy?
Hold on. You put one in your mouth?
No,
That's what you're supposed
he's
to
not that kind of friend.
Oh, okay.
He's gay.
do. But he took his shirt off?
No,
It was at the pool party?
it was at a pool party.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
gotcha.
He took his shirt off?
You asked about dating a guy that's not in shape. One time there was a guy that I really liked his personality, and then we were all hanging out, and he had like a wife beater on. It's like the first time I saw him that, and I could see like he had really big nipples. I could see it like through the shirt, and it like really threw me off. But I ended up dating him anyways because I liked him.
You gave him some.
I liked him. But he definitely had like, and my friends, we had like a running joke, like they would post up on my page like bugle chips because it was shaped like a bugle chip, like a kind of
Hysterical.
like kind of like a cone, whatever.
Right.
But I did. I was.
But
deep.
men's nipples are sensitive too. They
are.
like getting
They
their
are
nipples
very-
sucked.
Very much so.
Some
You like
guys
getting your
like.
nipples sucked.
Yes.
Speedy?
Are you?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, this dude right here.
He admits it.
So Speedy, when you're riding someone, do you like put your titty in his mouth? Suck that titty. Yeah, put that titty in your mouth.
Yeah,
It's Speedy, bitch.
Yeah, drink that 2%. Drink
Yeah,
that 2%.
yeah. I got some frost for that ass.
Y'all gotta stop. Cause they're gonna make a poster tomorrow tonight.
With titties.
With titties on
That's
God, make the
hilarious.
poster like that.
Oh my.
Would you lick your own titty if you could?
Would you stop?
Would you though? No, seriously.
Would you
But there's
stop?
guys that have given themselves or tried to give themselves
Blowjobs.
And men are nasty. They'll
To
do
me, that's borderline gay.
that. But not a titty. Borderline.
That's pretty
How much
gay.
further do you have to go?
If
Yeah,
you
I
give
mean-
yourself oral, that's
Hey.
borderline gay.
You know who said they do that or
Who?
did that? Courtney.
Wow.
Courtney who?
But he had to be lying because I'm gonna tell you what happened.
You gotta be a
I'ma
what
tell
is
you.
it? A contortionist to be
Yeah.
able to
I'ma
do
tell you
that?
That's how I know Courtney was lying. So me and Courtney do a double up.
Okay.
And
What's a
then
double up?
It's two girls. So I do it. I'm doing a double up.
What do you
So
mean,
I-
two guys, one girl?
No, it's me and two girls. Stop. So I put it down, boom. So I said, Corey, what you doing? And they come on through. I got two.
What?
Mhm.
So gay to me.
So I'm the girls on me.
Right.
Courtney dropped his pants and the girl said, I don't need my hips beat up like that.
Wow.
Oh, he got a big one.
No.
He's wide.
No.
It's little. I heard someone else, another comedian that came
And
to
I
the
did
house.
like this. I said, so the girls are like, nah, we cool. I'm good.
Is
So I get up. So Courtney's like, yo, what's happening? I said, they tripping that guy.
Right.
They
Right.
going
right.
through some things.
Got you.
Maybe next time.
Mm.
So I couldn't tell him that, he had to.
You,
is
He
this
had,
person
he had a
small?
thumb.
Had the
Is
baby
this
dill
person
pickle.
small?
He had a thumb.
Didn't someone say that?
You
there's
guys,
someone too?
Yes.
you're listening to
Wow.
Yes.
Saw that.
Reach
Fox.
Around Radio.
Fox told him, if you
On-
put that condom on, you got to tie a knot
Oh
on
my
the side.
God. You're listening to Reach Around Radio on LA Talk Live. We're gonna take a quick break. Hit us up on the phones,
It's
323.
Talent Thursday!
Hey, 247-7443. Hit us up.
Passing those bugles.
Stop, slow down, baby.
Yo.
Welcome back. It's Reach Around Radio on LATalkLive.com.
Yes. It's your boy Speedy.
I'm the poetess.
It's your girl Claudia Jordan.
Teeter.
Totter.
T.
Well, it is Talent Thursdays.
At some dismay.
What do you mean at some dismay? What does that mean?
Because you be like, Speedy, is this one of your friends?
And you know what? I can't even front, Speedy. You get it in. You get it
That's
in.
what she told me.
Oh yeah, right.
At least say time.
Yeah, that's what somebody hit up Claudia on
said what?
Facebook.
So I got a message on my Facebook page, and I should probably read it. It was about Speedy, and I was like,
read it.
God damn.
I don't have to read it?
No.
Teeter, are you a little
It's
jealous?
really, yeah, Teeter, what is that about?
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. Oh, let me see. Hold on, let me go to
Because I know it's good news
What
already.
hater mail did you get on me now?
Whenever
Actually, it was a good letter,
Yeah, some good
Speedy.
meals.
she
Some meals,
talks
Speedy.
about you sexually, actually. Hold on, let me find her.
Oh,
Get
God.
a lot of phone
What?
calls now.
Her name. Do you want her name? Her first name?
No, don't say her name.
Initials?
No.
First initial?
Kevin Henderson.
Her initials are KFC.
All right.
All right. So,
Original or extra crispy?
hey, I'm just reading the letters. It's not a joke. Okay, ready? Okay, Claudia. You're always asking
Skeety?
Go back.
To learn you how to spoke.
Skeety.
Oh.
Skeeter.
Okay, Claudia. You're always asking Speedy, how big is he? Let me say this. Don't sleep on Speedy. He has it going on. This I know. Smiley face.
Okay.
This is an actual, real Facebook message from a real page, actually. It was not.
Wasn't that I sent you?
No. So she wrote this to me, and she actually
But why do you think I'm like
she wrote me a few times about you.
teeny weeny, dumb, can't spell?
And Speedy doesn't even recognize her face. Like,
I know. I'm like, do you know who this girl is?
No,
I don't think
said
you're.
I did.
Wait, what did you say? I called you?
I said
Do I think you're dumb?
can't spell, illiterate, all that other.
Well, that
shit,
part
man.
is true. But I don't know about your penis.
No, it's not.
I just feel that your spell check is broken on your computer, and I would like you to work on that because I care, Speedy. I want you.
he's made it this far. What the hell?
Define made it. It's all relative, POTUS.
It's Talent Thursday. Thank you for that. And the young lady, I do know who it is.
Really?
Yes.
Where'd you meet her?
Don't worry. It's a lot of tours. I've done a lot of tours.
Well, no, she gave you props, and I just thought I'm always giving you, shit on the show. So I wanted to, bring in
You want me to
something
give you
nice for
some?
you.
Oh, that's nice.
No, but I just want to show that I do have a sensitive, caring side as well. Not just
shit.
all this
Here it
mean
come.
hostile
Here it
person.
come. That's how I felt when my man Dave hit and said, "Oh yeah, check out Speedy's fan page." And I hit him up and said, "Thanks, I think." And he started laughing because I didn't know that was the setup.
You always feel like it's going to be something negative?
No, just a setup.
Oh, Davy
It's
Day.
not.
Yeah,
Look, I have
okay.
no joke. Seriously. I'm
Okay,
just
we're
really...
gonna move on.
Okay. Well, it's
touching
Talent
moment.
Thursday, and in the
And
house
as you
with
know, I
us,
have talents.
we have.
It's not going that far.
Hysterical.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
In the house with us, we have African Jamaican who was born in West Africa, Liberia. She recently danced background for Beyonce at the 2011 Billboard Awards. She also did her music video, and she is looking forward to becoming a recording artist. So please, everyone, welcome Patience.
Hey,
In the
Patience.
house. Dime piece.
Can you hear me?
I love your outfit.
Thank you.
Banging.
Thank you. This is my first pop track that,
You look hot.
letting the world hear pop.
Here comes the music.
On the dance floor, we're just freaking on the dance floor, we're just freaking.
He caught my eye from way across the room. I was standing with the ladies. He was hanging with the goons. Music is just bumping while the DJ does his thing. I ain't seen him with no woman and I ain't with no man. I saw him across the room. He looks at me and I can feel his energy. He whispers in my ear. He made it clear he wants me here. So now we're freaking on the dance floor. We're just freaking. Nobody has to know. Freaking on the dance floor. We're just freaking. Putting on a little show. Freaking on the dance. Freaking on the. We're just freaking on the dance. Freaking on the. Freaking on the dance. Freaking on the dance floor. Freaking night stand. I ain't looking for no lover. So take my hand, just trying to be your undercover. It's 2 a.m., let's get it in before it's over. Grab my hand, let's hurry up before we're sober. Across the room, he looks at me, and I can feel his energy. He whispers in my ear, he made it clear, he wants me here. So now we're freaking on the dance floor. We're just freaking. Nobody has to know. Freaking on the dance floor. We're just freaking. Putting on a little show. Freaking on the dance. Freaking on the. We're just freaking on the dance. Freaking on the. Freaking on the dance. Freaking on the dance floor. Freaking on the dance. Freaking on the dance floor. Don't wanna take you home, don't need your number. But if you're up to it, we can dance all night long. Ain't tryna be your girl, and please don't take it wrong. I'm tryna dance, cause ooh, that's your favorite song. Yeah, oh, just freaking. Nobody has to know. Get it? We're just freaking. Putting on a little show, freaking on the dance floor. We're just freaking. Nobody has to know. Freaking on the dance floor. We're just freaking. Putting on a little show, freaking on the dance. We're just freaking on the. We're just freaking on the dance. Freaking on the. Freaking on the dance, we're just freaking on the dance, we're just freaking on the dance, freaking on the.
Give it up.
Thank you.
Patience. Love your background dancers.
Yeah.
Y'all give a round of applause. Thank you.
Right.
Spin the wheel on the way over here.
Spin that wheel.
They want you to take something off.
Spin it hard.
Please
Spins
shut
the
up. Don't
reach
worry
around.
about it. I'm finna find out in 1 minute.
Oh.
Truth or dare.
Truth
Truth or dare.
Don't worry about that in a
Please
minute.
join us at the table.
Patience.
Freaking on the dance floor.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right.
Beautiful, baby.
Thank you. It was first attempt at pop. You know, you got to move where music's moving.
So before that, you did all R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I still do R&B, but you know,
Got to get one of them free.
yeah, you got to freak on.
Well,
the
that's like a
dance
very
floor.
universal type of sound.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna do well, especially overseas, like where they really embrace that music.
yeah.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank
No,
you.
seriously, like it'll pop there first.
Yeah.
America's like slow to catch on to that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
My question is that the music true to your soul? Is that the type of music that you really want to do, or is that the type of music that you're trying to do to get put on and become popular?
You know what? I do music. If money grew on trees, I would still be doing music. I mean, from anything from country to pop, R&B, hip hop, soul, jazz. Music. So I'm really big about music moving you, not you doing, you know what I'm saying? That's why the industry right now, I can't deal with the industry right now because people are doing music to make money instead of doing music because that's what they love. So yeah, it's true to my soul. I love music.
Now,
Okay.
did you produce it on that or wrote that or what?
That track was actually done by Interscope, but I wrote the lyrics. I decided to freak on the dance floor, and the
Have you
song.
done that before? Have you freaked on that?
Well, the song's pretty
That's
much
the
about.
truth or dare question. No, go ahead.
It's pretty much about us women, when we show up at the club. Sometimes we go with our girlfriends, and we meet a guy. I don't need your number. I don't want to go home with you. I don't want to be your girlfriend. This is just my song, and I want to dance for 3 minutes and 20 seconds. You got me. So it's just about us freaking on the dance floor to
Well,
this
I bought
song.
you a drink. I figured I was supposed
I
to
was
get
thirsty.
something.
So thank you.
Usually that's what it's about anyways when you go out. You just want to dance with
You just want to dance.
It's not
You
really
just want to
about a love
dance.
connection.
Right. And so.
We be trying to come up. Men want to try. We pretty much think, okay, I could probably fuck tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
You guys always, if you accidentally make eye contact with the wrong dude, they think, oh, she on,
Right.
she on a nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She on,
Right.
she on me.
that's their in.
If you ask for a drink, trust me, we are dating.
And what if you offer a drink?
We are dating.
See,
Wow.
that's why I just
Don't
need
drink
to
the
free.
drink.
But if you hit, you ain't dating.
Yeah, then it's like,
Right.
well, you ain't my girl.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
met you at the club. I don't
If
know
you have a
like
drink,
that.
we dating. But if I hit, we ain't dating.
Y'all got it all messed up. So a drink is worth more than a vagina. Okay, I see.
No,
Okay, I see
no.
what you
See,
did.
that's where guys mess up. I mean, if you just see the girl for the first time, you get her a drink. You got to get her a water with a cherry in it and an umbrella.
And what's that?
And if she like you, then we get some alcohol.
It depends on what time you buy me that water. At the end of the club, I may need some water.
Now, are you
There
single?
go.
Define single. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not.
Well, why don't we just get into the truth or dare?
Yeah,
Are you
there
going
it
to take a truth or dare? You just spun the wheel. Truth
Got
or
it.
dare?
Truth.
Okay, so Speedy.
Make it good. Don't make
Yeah,
it
concentrate.
Hold on.
Think about something.
Focus, Steve, focus.
How good
No, God.
Oh, okay. And I'm scared.
How gooder?
or gooder or
Extra R. in it.
fire? How is your head game?
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
That was actually a really good question. I was talking about that today.
She's open.
How's your head game?
I have been dubbed the best.
She's got a tongue tattoo.
Yeah,
a tongue ring.
a tongue ring. I've been dubbed the best. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a
I'm
minute.
hoping-
Hold up. Hold up. Quiet on the yard. Quiet on the yard.
I'm hoping we haven't slept with the same people.
We've got the battle of the mouth.
Have you slept with Jamie Foxx?
Wow. Putting it out there. Oh, wait.
I thought you was gonna keep denying it. Shit.
Wow. Open with that.
She
No,
didn't answer.
I have not.
Oh,
I had
okay.
to laugh first.
Well, she is black.
But your head game is
Black
nice.
female.
I've been dubbed the best.
Now, maybe the two of you could, like last week, Speedy gave us his
Ain't that a
head
bitch?
tips. Maybe you two can give us tips on like what makes a good head.
I learned from my grandmother. I know.
Oh
I
my
know.
God.
What the hell?
She shout out to grandma. She's
Granny
in the
was
bay.
getting it in?
She's in the bay.
Put my teeth over there. Pull the wheelchair back now. Lock it in. Lean me forward. Lean me forward. Don't
There's Speedy again
Lean
giving
me forward.
demonstrations on how
lean
to.
me forward now.
Okay, Speedy. Now what?
Hold my titties back.
Okay, wait. Now, how did you learn from Grandma?
Because she's always been real open with me, and she told me, like, you know, growing up, a lot of girls, young girls, would lie about whatever they're going through and would say they never slept with him or never gave him head. And my grandmother said, well, if you're going to regret it, make it a good regret. So anytime you get in a situation where you got to be sexual, whether you're going to regret it today or tomorrow or not, make sure you're the best at what you do. So
And
ever
she
since
told you to
Oh,
do what?
shit.
So grandma basically said, if you're gonna do it, just
Go
don't go out.
in.
Don't go out like a punk.
You're gonna be a-
She
represent,
told
be
me
a
don't
good
do it.
hoe.
represent
No,
the family.
Yeah, that's exactly what she did. If you're going to be a hoe, be the
Quiet on the yard.
Maybe-
Quiet on the yard.
maybe
Quiet on the yard. We got DJ Always here.
Look at this
He will
shirt.
accept the challenge between Poetess and Patience to see who has the best
And how-
slurp game.
And ironically, his
Oh my
T-shirt
God.
today says, "How hard can you blow?"
So he's ready.
We have a caller. Maybe it's a grandmother. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
On the freeway.
The wind tunnel.
Skype.
Skype.
What's your name and where you calling from?
Yo, this is Luke calling out of San Diego.
Hey, Snoop.
Luke.
What? Luke?
Snoop.
Oh, Snoop.
Hey, Snoop. What's
Luke.
up?
Hello.
What's up, Luke? Hello.
Yeah, I want to congratulate y'all on your new show, man. It's good to see y'all out there doing your thing.
Thank you.
Did you like Patience song?
Yeah, it was cool, man.
Thank you.
All right.
You got a question
All
for
right.
her? You ain't- no.
That's
I'll be
it.
easy now.
All right,
Thank
thank you, man.
you.
Take
What
care,
is
Luke.
that phone?
Yeah, Snoop is on his boat.
Now back to this, because to say you're the best at head, both of you two. You
Well,
guys
we'll
both.
stay there first. We'll come to her later. Literally.
Wow. See how they do you once you've been
Literally
around for a little while,
we'll come to
POTUS?
you.
Oh, we have another caller, maybe.
I mean, this is Talent Thursday.
Talent comes in all shapes and sizes.
Doesn't it?
That's what I heard.
Caller, what's your name and where you're calling from, and how is your head game?
Yo, this is Keith, short for Marquise.
Hey,
Hey,
Keith.
Marquise.
Short for Marquise.
Yo, I want to tell Speedy to kill herself. And the chocolate joint, she looked good. She sang good. I think she could, do fine in the future.
Thank
All right,
you.
Appreciate that,
I
dog.
appreciate
Thank you for
it.
the phone call.
Okay,
All right, cool.
thank
You
you.
got two
I didn't
good
really
ones.
understand what he was saying.
I'm the chocolate joint.
Chocolate joint.
Okay.
Now some
Everybody calls me
some
chocolate.
chocolate women or really dark skin get offended when you say you're pretty to be or you're a pretty dark skin.
Why does he have to be?
I
pretty
do
to be?
get offended when
You do?
people say that. When people say you're pretty to be, you're really pretty
dark skinned girl, I'm
Mhm.
fine with that.
Okay.
But to say you're pretty to be dark skinned, it's not a compliment.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
diss.
That's
It's rude.
Now, have you done modeling? Because you're tall, slim, beautiful.
I do a lot of fashion week every year. I did Maybelline hot face makeup in last January. So I tried, but music's my passion, so I can't really
There's
get
a
away from it.
fashion
Where
event
could
this week.
people? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, my bad.
So Patience,
where could
did-
people see you perform? Or
At the Conga Room.
Oh.
I'll be there
Can I
in
tell
about.
that story?
let her tell her
No,
finish.
you can't
Conga
tell
Room.
that
Conga Room when?
It should be on the 19th of September on that Monday.
Okay,
Mhm.
sweetie. TD.
I thought you were great.
Patience,
Thank
did you
you.
play in the lingerie ball?
I did. Who
And
told
what-
you that?
You did.
Oh, did I? I had to look
Right in the
at
lobby.
And what
Yeah.
team did you play for?
LA Temptation.
LA Temptation.
Mhm.
How'd you like doing that?
It's them
What?
girls.
It looks like it'd be, I would love to play in
It's
that.
it's really fun. One thing that I like about it is hot chicks playing football that know the game of football, that play the game of football, that really love it. They're not out there trying to be cute. Girls are really taking out each other. I mean,
That seems fun.
it is
Did you
fun.
did somebody really hit you hard?
Hard. I was injured. You didn't see me on crutches.
You know,
No, you,
Oh, that's when you were on crutches.
Mhm.
you remember Hercules? He's one of the coaches of the teams.
You mean your ex?
Hercules.
That's what we used to call him.
Hercules.
Hercules. 'cause
You,
he's built like that.
you danced for Beyonce.
I did.
Which videos?
I did the new one that she just did, Girls Around the
Oh.
World.
Oh,
And then
okay.
that's also the same one we did at the Billboard Awards.
So how was it to really, to work with her?
You know what? I think I needed that. I've always liked Beyonce, but I wasn't really a fan
Right.
Mhm.
until I got to work with her. She's a beast.
I
She's
know
a
she is. I mean,
absolute beast. And after leaving working with her, I worked with her for like a month straight, just through rehearsals and stuff like that. After that, it just made me hungry.
want to work hard.
And I mean, as far as dancing, her choreography isn't killing the game. Vocally, I love her. I absolutely adore her. But I think there's other people that, I love Monica. But I think what separates her from other artists is her worth ethic. She's killing the game. There's
She is.
nobody
I mean, that's
seeing
one
her right
thing you
now as
can't-
far as her worth ethic. And so I joke around with her and tell her I'm coming for her.
So how do people get
Yeah.
in touch with you if they want? And how do they get the album when it's going to be released or anything like that?
You can, Patience Dunbar, pretty much anything you Google. Facebook, Patience Dunbar. Twitter, Patience Dunbar. YouTube, Patience Dunbar. And the number one word. Just
And
Patience.
that's your real name?
Patience Dunbar.
Shut
Patience Alice Monty Dunbar. In Liberia, Patience is like an Ashley. Everybody
okay.
got that name.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
right.
So
Well, good luck
Patience,
to you.
Patience,
Thank you,
have
thank
you
you.
have you studied Grace Jones any type of way?
No, but I've told I've been like the new Grace
I
Jones
feel that for
generation.
you.
so
I feel that for your future.
I think it's a compliment.
Strong
She
J.
was bad.
Strong
Yeah,
J.
I loved her in
She's
Boomerang.
she
killed
was
it.
bad.
Yeah,
so
I want you to
I
do
know
the
gay.
remix
My
of
brother's
Pull Up to the Bumper. I think
That's-
you could rock that.
I thank you.
Seriously.
Well, good luck. We wish you the best with your
Thank
career.
you.
You were
I
great.
appreciate
You were
it.
great.
Thank you guys for having me.
And
Okay.
definitely keep, can
There's
you
an
Twitter?
F in there.
Can you Twitter that you're
Definitely.
here?
I think
I
there's
will.
a T in there
Definitely.
somewhere.
I will.
Twitter that you're here.
I'll do it for
Tweets.
you.
Tweets.
Twitter.
Well, thank you for coming by. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Reach Around Radio on latalklive.com. Phone number is 323-247-7443.
Granny, call me.
She doesn't like to be called Granny.
Back. Talent Thursdays on Reach Around Radio, latalklive.com. I'm the poetess.
It's your boy, Double Up Speedy.
Double D Speedy.
It's your girl, Claudia Jordan.
TDP, Mr. 123 Knox, baby.
We're on
Why you
time.
so soft today, Speedy? Teeter.
Dear.
I'm trying not to peak the mics. They complaining about
Yeah,
my
Miracle
voice
put
being-
a sign on my shit.
Me too. Don't laugh into the mic. Thanks, smiley face.
Just
She's so
told me.
sweet.
Then it
Miracle
says,
has a way of checking you
"Kill
in such
yourself
a
at the
sweet way.
end."
Can I make a correction that I messed up on?
Sure.
Please do.
Shar Jackson was on Moesha, not the Parkers, and her daughter's name is Cassie from MP Squared. And Leonard Brothers, he wants to be called Leonard. I call him Leonard because it makes him sound more royal to be Leonard. But Leonard Brothers,
Like Deonald.
yeah, exactly.
Or Leroy, it's Leroy, but
Oh,
black folks
yeah.
say Leroy. Or if you live off Rodeo
Thanks for clarifying that,
or
TDP.
Rodeo.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Well, what do we got next, Speedy?
We have another. We have a funny comedian. My man, host over at the J Spot, which is J. Anthony's club here in Los Angeles.
J. Anthony Brown.
Yes. Very funny comedian. And my man is one of the hosts over there on Fridays and Saturdays. Please put your hands together for Memphis Will in the house, y'all. Make some noise.
Memphis Will.
Welcome.
That's it. So y'all waiting on me? Oh, okay. Speedy was like, that's your cue, man. Am I raw, clean? Forgot to ask.
Raw as you want to be.
Raw as I want to be. Okay, cool.
Yes, no problem.
I'm gonna go ahead and well, let me just share a story with y'all real quick. Sunday, Speedy. I don't know if anybody ever been to Speedy people church, but please don't ever go, and I'm gonna tell you why. Speedy took me to church Sunday because I'm from Memphis, as you know my name. He took me to church Sunday, and it was 5 people at the church. His granddaddy was the preacher. That left 4 people. His son was the deacon. That left 3 people. And his mama was in the choir. It was 2 people sitting in the audience, and that was me and Speedy.
Oh my God.
And his granddaddy, the preacher, gonna stand up and say God told him that somebody was gonna join the church this evening. And I'm looking around at Speedy like I'm clearly the only visitor in this motherfucker. So Speedy gonna lean over and whisper in my ear, Memphis, you're gonna have to join the church or my granddaddy gonna keep on preaching. So while I'm joining the church, Renner Center came in and took every motherfucking thing. Renner Center took Jesus off the wall, told his mom, I'm gonna need that choir robe off for you. Come on with it. So his granddaddy gonna try to use psychology because Renner Center wanted the 2 chairs that means Speedy was sitting in. So he gonna try to throw us off and say, God says stand up and stump the devil down. Amen. Stump the devil down. And I don't know if you ever been to a black church. You've been to a black church, you know, first thing the preacher say when it's time to pay your tithes is what? Will a man rob God? Not Speedy granddaddy. He used psychology again. He gonna take the church light bill and hold it up and nicknamed it the devil. We gonna get rid of this devil today, church. Amen.
Amen.
We're gonna get rid of this devil today, or we're gonna be baptizing people in the dark. It's up to you, saints. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, Speedy. If you don't get me up out of here. Because you know when it's time to pay your tithes, and a lot of people didn't know what I was talking about when I said tithes. I ain't talking about the tithe coming in on the beach. I'm talking about your 10% tithes you give God. You know, this is how the radio station gonna profit. Y'all gotta pay them tithes. You ever paid your tithes and thought about what you could have done with the money? Just me? You ever got ready to pay your tithes and feel like the Spirit told you to keep it? God said you've been good this week. Go ahead, pay that Metro PCS cell phone bill. Because, you know, black folks, you're supposed to get your money back by Wednesday, but black folks, we don't get our tithes back by Wednesday. We start praying different. Wednesday, we get on our knees. We be like, all right, my nigga, you know the day Wednesday. Jesus, you know I need that money back. Okay, so I was saying, wrap it up. Okay, said my nigga and Jesus, he gave me the finger. All right, well, that's it. I'm Memphis Will.
All
Memphis
right,
Will.
thank
Funny
you.
shit, Memphis
Come
Will.
sit with
Spin the
us.
wheel,
Oh,
man.
you got to spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Hopefully you don't get reached.
Claudia, if you get a reach, it's your turn.
Your turn to reach, Claudia.
Your turn, sure.
Ain't nothing but a thing.
Oh, wait, you got to let it go all the way
Yeah, you gotta
around.
let it spin.
Yeah, use your man arms.
One more time.
One more time.
One more time.
One more
Oh,
time.
you get a pass.
One more time.
One more time.
Yeah, it don't count. God
He
damn.
passed.
Again.
One more time.
Spin it again.
Have a seat.
Hold on.
That just means that just means he gets a pass. He doesn't have to do the
I
work.
thought it was past like spin it again. No.
He spent it.
Oh, was it?
Why you put it on reach around, Speedy?
That's what girls. That's what y'all do.
Speedy, you want to give him a reach around?
Ain't that a bitch?
That's why Speedy put it on there.
What's up, Memphis?
What's up?
Come on in there, man.
Put your headphones on.
I saw you last night. You killed.
Thank you so much.
You were hilarious.
Thank you so much.
How long you been in Cali, man?
Since 06.
You gotta get right up on that mic, unfortunately.
How do you like it out here? It's a big difference from Memphis, huh?
Yeah, it's a huge difference. This the only state where married couples have roommates.
Hysterical.
Yeah.
This has been
Shout out to Claudia.
No, I don't have a roommate.
I thought you had a roommate.
No.
You wanted a roommate
I have my own house with 2 cats. I have 2 houses now.
and a dog.
Yeah.
And she has a big security guy
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
that's moving in.
Okay, good for you.
No roommates.
Well, I've been fortunate, in Cali to go from homeless to the suburbs.
Wow.
Because now I have like 2 swimming pools, 10 plasma TVs. I stay at 24-hour fitness off of Crenshaw and Slauson. And I'm looking for a roommate.
Somebody share a treadmill with.
He said somebody to
Split
share.
that membership.
What was the biggest kind of thing you had to adjust to out here, like different, being different from Memphis?
Just getting used to people not speaking.
Yeah.
Are
The
we that
rudeness.
bad? Are we that bad?
Yeah, Cali's pretty bougie.
Rough.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't think we was that
Because I'm
bad.
a Southern guy, so I'm used to, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, good morning, good afternoon. But
Like, soon as you see somebody, hey, what's that?
yeah, and they just walk past you.
What about the dating scene? You in the dating scene?
The dating scene is just bananas.
You like it better here or there?
He said
Definitely
bananas.
in Memphis, Tennessee, I like the Southern girls better. Because the West Coast girls, not all the West Coast girls, but
Just Claudia.
Right.
I'm not a West Coast girl.
Because I'm not saying they no gold diggers, but they not messing with no bro.
Well, Speedy has 8 kids, so that just throws that theory out the window.
Which the girl told you what I'm working with now? Shit.
Yeah, but you don't even know her name.
Claudia, why do that? Be nice. Anyway, Memphis. So, how'd you get to be a host over at J. Anthony's room?
I just showed up one night trying to get 5 minutes of stage time, and I didn't know they was actually auditioning for host. So I was able to go up and use the gift God blessed me with, and I asked Jay about being a regular, and then he ended up hiring me as a host.
Yeah, I did. I hosted what was it?
Wednesday
That's
night.
Comedian J. Anthony Brown's club here in L.A.
Yeah, I hosted there. Was it
Wednesday night.
Was it Thursday? I think. Or was it Wednesday?
It was a Wednesday
yeah,
night.
It was
yeah,
hot.
I just
had a
hosted
ball.
yesterday.
I had a ball. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love hosting.
That was fun.
So Memphis, Will, California being one of the cities for top in gay marriages and that stuff. Any type of gay things going on in your family?
Wow, awkward.
Why would you ask that?
See what I mean by California natives? They actually anything.
Now it's time to throw your uncle under the bus.
Well, recently, this past Christmas, my grandmama was saying grace at the dinner table, and my uncle decided to come out the closet at
Wow.
68 years old.
Wow.
So my grandmama sitting there blessing the food, saying, Lord, bless these greens, Lord. I know Sister Shirley washed it out with dish detergent, but bless it anyway, Lord. So all of a sudden, my uncle just stood up and was like, if we can have a black president, then I can say what's on my heart and my mind.
Okay.
I am coming out the closet. And
At
we was
68.
like, what? He was like, I am coming out the closet. So we kept on eating. Nobody never even said nothing. So he called her attitude. He was like, why ain't nobody saying nothing? I was like, Uncle, do you think you've been gay for 68 years and nobody in the family knew about it? We been knowing you was gay. He was like, how long y'all been on? I was like, me and my 3 older brothers been knowing ever since we were little about the way you used to whoop us when you used to babysitters.
How would he whoop you?
He was like, what are you talking about? So he was like, boy, didn't I tell you don't go outside? Come here, been across my lap, been across my lap.
Uh-oh,
Then he
ass up.
started massaging our behind by saying, boy, when I tell you don't go outside, that's what I mean.
Oh,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Hysterical.
Oh.
The whooping gonna happen?
That's gross.
So you never really beat in that way.
No,
Not at all.
he needed the meat.
Only massages.
Okay.
That's funny as hell,
Wow.
man. So how can
68
people get in
years
touch with you, man?
Huh?
How can people get in touch with you?
You can just go to my Facebook page, Memphis Will, MEMPHISWILL, and you can see upcoming events that I got going on.
Well, you know, me and TDP are, sorry about that, we're going to put a tour together, the Reach Around Radio Tour, so I definitely want to get you involved in that as well, man. So we about to go out on the road and get this thing, man.
That'll be the biggest
Be funny
thing
as hell.
happen. I would love to be on that career.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Fun times.
It's going to be a bus tour.
Okay.
Bring
So
your uncle. I need
bring-
hair and makeup.
he can give out the whoopings. You was not funny. Come here.
Hysterical.
You gonna leave him on to take him out? What you gonna do? I have a gay cousin,
Okay.
2 gay cousins,
And so does he.
well,
And one inspired the other one.
pretty much. One was named Bucky. Yeah, I was like, now, Mama, how you didn't know Bucky? Because he used to ice skate,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, why is Bucky ice skating?
I don't know. Now I like ice skating.
No, I mean ice skating,
Oh.
not roller derby. He was ice skating.
With
Like
the little,
doing triple lutzes and stuff?
Yes,
Okay.
with the little Dorothy Hamill skirt on.
man.
You know what? I was reading a story while saw on the news that the kid that got killed in the school, the gay kid.
No, he
One
was just a
student
kid.
killed the other kid because he was gay, and he's only 10 years old. I mean, at 10, can you really determine what your sexuality is?
Well, I don't know if they can, but you, as a parent or as somebody looking on the outside, you can kind of go.
I had a friend whose son was he's very effeminate at an early age, and you can clearly tell he was going to be gay. Like it just started. It's like they believe that a lot of people are born like that.
Yeah,
you know?
I think so. I think it's biological and environmental.
Yeah, because with Brooklyn, being that his sister and they play together a lot, so every time my daughter Maya would say, "Come in here and play with me," I'm like, "Brooklyn, get out of here! Put them dolls down." So he'll walk out the room. So I come back down. He had went back. She had talked him into coming back in. He back in there playing. I said, "Brooklyn." He took the doll, dropped it, and said, "She told me to come in here." Dang.
So he can't help it.
Well, no. But now
you are his father.
But now he don't even. He don't even lean like that.
Because he does it in the closet.
I mean, they're just toys.
No, I don't know what makes a person gay. We ain't gonna find out on my shift.
There's nothing wrong. I think if you're too strict on them and like make it so taboo, I think it's gonna make him more want to do it.
I'm not that strict. It just ain't gonna happen on my shift.
It's the whole European Caligula get down.
It's kind of like remember the one I read about the parents who didn't want their child to be boy or girl.
Yeah, that was.
Or didn't want people to associate them with one or the other. Just wanted him to go through life being whatever he wants to become.
Yeah, that's silly.
So I thought that was kind of.
Some people go way too far.
Well, thank you. Memphis
funny
Will.
stuff, man.
Yeah,
You killed last night. I know it's kind of hard to really get down in an environment like this, but you
fun,
you
right?
got down last night, and thank you for hanging out with us.
We're gonna do this tour, so I got you.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
For sure.
Look forward to it.
Right.
That's my man, Memphis
Good
Will.
luck out here in
and tell him
Cali.
where Jeffy's Club is located.
It's on Manchester and Aviation, right across the street
Aviation,
from.
that's
It's aviation out here.
Ooh,
couple
it's a
V's in
DRC,
there,
yeah.
I was gonna say Avion Water.
I'm actually at
Get
the
you my
company,
dictionary.
the company union tomorrow. Saturday night at 8:00.
All right, cool. So
Yeah,
definitely go
tomorrow,
check my
Saturday
man
night,
out.
8:00.
All right. Well,
Cool.
thank you.
All
Thank
right.
Take a quick break. Be right back. It's Reach Around Radio.
No, not so fast.
Shout out to rehearsal.
This dude here. Wow.
Speedy.
I was trying to get it in before Poet is due because she'd be like, "It's."
All right, it's time for the medical model minutes here at Reach Around
Mimi
Radio.
to surgery. Mimi to surgery.
You say research.
Okay, fellas. This month, September, is National Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. So I don't know if you guys have been tested. Have you been tested yet?
For my 50th birthday.
What state?
What?
What state?
No, in America. It's National Prostate Cancer Awareness Month.
Okay, I'm just asking what state. Prostate.
He's stupid.
Oh my God, my dad has prostate cancer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's living with it now. In fact, today he went to get a checkup and to see where they are with it. So that is something that hits very close to home with me.
Yeah, I'm going for mine on day after my birthday.
Have you ever had the test before?
Yes.
So you know what they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes every Friday.
Will you drink some wine and take a Valium before you go?
Yeah, go every Friday.
Okay, so prostate cancer is the second leading cause of cancer-related deaths amongst men in the United States. There's no way to know for sure if you will get prostate cancer. Men have a greater chance of getting prostate cancer if they are 50 years old or older, are African American, or have a father, brother, or son who has had prostate cancer. So definitely runs in the family.
Nobody in my family so far.
Although the exact causes of prostate cancer are not known, studies have shown factors including age, race, and family history to be, related to it. The prostate is a walnut-sized organ located just below the bladder and in front of the rectum in men. It produces fluid that makes up part of semen. Prostate cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer in men, and second only to lung cancer in the number of cancer deaths. In 2007, 223,000 men were diagnosed with prostate cancer, and 29,000 men died from it in that 1 year. Symptoms for prostate cancer that you want to look out for: difficulty in starting urination, weak or interrupted flow of urine, frequent urination, especially at night, difficulty in emptying the bladder completely, pain or burning during urination, blood in the urine or semen, pain in the back, hips, or pelvis that doesn't go away, and painful ejaculation. So those are signs, but sometimes there are no symptoms to it. So it just definitely when you get close to the 50-year mark, you should definitely go check.
And there's a higher risk in African American men as well.
Absolutely.
And also prostate if caught early, can be treated and eliminated.
Definitely. And there's also things that you can do to implement in your diet. But there are a lot of fruits and fibers. There's 2 different tests that you can go in for. The test of choice, preference that Speedy has is the digital rectal exam, DRE. A doctor, nurse, or healthcare professional, or Friday night date, places a gloved finger into the rectum to feel the size, shape, and hardness of the prostate gland. Mm-hmm. So you might want to like loosen up before you go in there, like drink some wine, maybe listen to a little Luther Vandross, Speedy before you go in. Eric Benet.
Yeah, take your ring off. That's my watch.
There's also a prostate-specific antigen test, PSA. PSA is a substance made by the prostate, and the test measures the level of PSA in the blood, which may be higher in men that have prostate cancer. So
a lot of fruit, water, ice.
Can you mix it together?
Mix your ice in your water.
Okay.
See how that works out.
Prevention. You can take steps that may lower your chances of getting prostate cancer, which is eat more low-fat, high-fiber foods or foods with omega-3 fatty acids, such as soy products like tofu and soybeans, fish, tomatoes, and foods that contain tomato sauce. Tomatoes are really high in antioxidants too, that are cancer-fighting agents. Yeah. Vegetables like
I like tomatoes on my French fries.
On your pizza. Vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage.
Love that.
Fish like salmon, albacore tuna, and sardines. Walnuts and flaxseed and their oils. And also drinking red wine and green tea. It's definitely also helpful. So this month, September, is National Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Please, if you're coming up, you're getting close to the age of 50, even in your 40s, just get out there and get tested.
Don't wait.
It can be uncomfortable, but it will prevent much more problems. And like POTUS said, if you catch it early enough, you can definitely treat it and live a longer, healthy life. So This has been the Medical Model Minute here on Reach Around Radio.
Yay. We're going to take a quick break and come right back on Reach Around Radio, LATalkLive.com.
I want to make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go.
Chat room, you in the mix with DJ Always. You post it, we play it. How fly is that? Reach Around Radio with OG Porter, Speed Doggy Dog, Claudia George, C Murder, and TDP, Mr. 1239. Baby. You like that, Porter?
I like that. That was cool.
Thank you.
Did we shout out Always in there?
DJ Always.
And Miracle and Donnie and
DJ.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miracle.
DJ Clearcoat.
Miracle, you get your hair permed to press this on?
Watch your mouth now. Watch your mouth.
Last night, I ain't nothing but an ultra perm.
Tiffany's looking fly as all.
Oh, yes, Tiffany.
If she keep coming like that, it's going to happen.
Stop it, Speedy.
Hey, enough.
You got to learn. She's
impregnated enough people.
Well, hey, it's an intern. It'll be.
Put that weapon of mass destruction away. The war is over.
That's what she said.
Oh, God. All right. Well, next up, we have a different type of talent today, which I like. I'm glad we are diversifying our show and giving other people opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Okay, the next guest, very special guest, he goes by the name of Majestic Magnificent. I'm sorry.
It's a V in there somewhere.
Let me say it again. Majestic Magnificent. There you go.
You have to say it like you was on
Price is Right.
Okay, right, let me start over again. Our next guest was Michael Jackson's magician for over 30 years.
Wow.
He has an upcoming reality show with Miss LaToya Jackson.
Called Disappear, bitch.
He's a personal friend and confidant of the Jackson family. He lived with them for over 15 years. He hails from San Pedro, California, but now in Vegas. And he definitely checked me and said, make sure you get my name right. Don't say Majestic the Magnificent. Give it up for Majestic Magnificent. Yes.
Yeah.
Woo, did I get it right?
Hold on, we got to get you. You ain't on yet. Always. Oh, he not on.
Mike.
The mic not on.
Huh? What?
No, we all applauded. It's just four of
wow.
us.
Tell me I wasn't on. That's embarrassing.
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Wait, can we get the applause machine?
Ready?
We got you. We got
Give
you.
it up for Majestic.
She got to find.
Wow.
Hold on one second.
All right, here we go. And
Give it up for
Majestic Magnificent. Woo!
Very good. Very good. Very good. I'm happy to be here. I want to thank you all for inviting me. I'm the magnificent one. I do things that the human eye sees, but the mind cannot comprehend it.
What you say?
And I'm going to show you a little bit of something, and then I would like to get into, I want to talk about this trial coming up with Michael. Can I have a young lady up here for me, please? Let me have a young lady up here.
I'm doing
it. All right.
Go on, Speedy.
I'm going to use you for two things. It's going to be good. Like, you just right now, you don't know what you're getting into coming up here with me. What I want you to do is take the sugar.
Take the sugar.
I want you to open it across the top.
She's opening.
Every now and then in life, you run across something you cannot explain. This is your moment to witness something you cannot explain. Watch closely.
She opens
There's
the
nothing
sugar.
in my hand, as you can see.
Nothing
Give
in
me
his
this. Open your hand. I'm going to take the sugar and pour it into my fist like this. Watch. You see the sugar going into my fist.
I see it.
Going in.
I can't drop it on the floor because her hand is there.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch closely. Say I believe. Nothing is here. Say I believe.
I believe.
It's gone, as you can see.
Oh, my goodness.
Nothing is here. Look at her. You messed up, huh? Watch. That's it. Hold the bag.
Hold the bag, girl.
Watch closer. Now my sleeves are rolled up. There's nothing in my hand, right?
Yeah.
Nothing.
1, 2. Are you sweet, baby?
Yeah.
3.
Oh.
He took the sugar. He took the sugar from her ear. I like that.
They'll clean that up. Okay.
Hysterical.
Now,
Yeah, throw
we're
that
gonna go
cocaine on the
further. We're
ground.
gonna go further and do something else. Somebody just turn and face me a little bit. Okay.
That's how it all starts.
Have you ever seen a pair of these before?
Balls. Yes, she's seen some
Not
balls.
today. Okay. Put one in that hand. Put one in that hand. Now,
Two balls.
I'm go ahead.
Two balls in her hand.
I'm going to do something you're not going to believe. If I was to turn these into a diamond or a rock, that would be real magic, right? We can date. Okay, do me a favor. Squeeze my balls for me. She's doing it. She needs practice. That's kind of hard. Okay,
Yeah.
stop. Okay, now what I'm going to do is very simple. If I was to take this ball and put it over here, that wouldn't be magic, would it? No. But if I was to take this ball and turn it into a rock, would that be magic? Yeah. Hold it tight. Now, blow. Don't say you don't know how.
She blows in his hand.
As you see, mine disappeared.
Balls.
Wow.
I don't have it.
The
You have
balls
open
are
your
gone.
hand.
Open your hand.
You got both of the balls.
Got
Oh,
two
my
balls.
goodness.
She had one ball in each hand. Now she
One.
got two in one.
2. Hold them
Off
tight.
the chain.
So I believe.
I believe.
Watch. Open your hand.
Oh, my goodness.
You got a gang
You
of
got a
balls.
gang of balls.
She's used to that.
Can I have a guy on this side over here, please?
Oh,
Speedy
shit.
gone
Go on, always.
All right.
Let me guess. You want some more balls?
He said balls, not peanuts.
No, I want you to stay up here.
No, stay
Get
right
on
there.
this side. Stay
Oh, rope, Claudia and Speedy. Oh, this is a freaky
I want
thing
you to
right
hold
here.
this end of the rope.
Hold that rope.
I want you to hold that in.
I got this
Back
end.
up a little bit and pull it tight. I want you to pull it tight. To
Same
that's a
thing she
solid
said.
rope. I want you to hold this in this hand.
Oh, he got the scissors
Now I'm
out.
gonna have you the one to cut the rope, okay? But I need you to give me some slack.
Speedy's
I
gonna
was
cut the
looking for my
rope.
keys,
A little
but I don't
slack.
have them. That's okay. Some slack, okay?
Little
Can I have some slack, please? A
Mhm.
little slack. Okay, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to cut the rope when I ask you to, okay?
Cut it right here.
Not here. Cut them in the middle.
Okay, my bad.
Cut it.
Speedy's
Put it
cutting
where you
her.
cut it.
Watch your tone in your delivery. I know that.
Let me see that picture.
That's
'Cause
okay. You still okay? You cut the rope. Now I want you to understand something.
Miracle.
Back up a little bit. I can't exchange ropes. They're holding both ends of the rope.
Gotcha.
So it's impossible for me to do anything tricky. I'm going to take the ropes and just put them in my fist like this and use magic and watch what happens. Do you believe in magic?
Yes,
I believe.
Nothing is here as you can see. Now watch.
Now you blow.
The rope will be completely whole. Pull on the rope.
Oh my goodness. Speedy cut the rope and the rope is whole again.
Hey, it is what it is.
I bet if I cut it now, I try to fix that.
That's amazing.
And that was just some of the things I do. I also do mentalism. I read minds and I do things that people can't touch me. Just a little bit. Look at me. No, not sexually. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Look at
she's
me. Look at
loose.
me.
What do you
There's a
find?
couple important lessons in your life that you've been neglecting. You need to take care of. That's very important.
Okay.
Unfortunately, your spirit's not at the level of contentment and happiness it would desire to be. It's still trying to grow. There's some things you keep putting on the back burner. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's business, schooling, or something you keep saying you would do later. You keep putting on the back burner. Look at me. From here to here, your aura is off-white, so that tells me there is confusion and unsettledness in your life at this
She is
particular
mixed.
time. And you're trying to let it grow, but you're so caught up in society and the system and your job and things you're doing, you don't listen to that little inner voice. You need to listen to the little inner voice because there's great doors to be open for you, but the same token, you're so busy you don't pay attention. You have a very old soul. Oh, I see somebody that's have a great love for you that's far away from you.
He's
They
in
miss
jail
you something
now.
horrible.
He's in jail.
They miss you something horrible and they think about you quite often.
Really,
I'm gonna give you some. That's a little bit of what I do. I'm adjusting.
Come on, man.
And I want to talk about Michael.
Come
Can I
sit
get
at our
one?
table.
Yeah,
that
spin the
wheel.
wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel.
Don't take it.
Truth
Truth
or
or
dare.
dare. Oh, good one.
That's gonna be a good one. Don't worry about that. You gonna have a seat.
Eat the
now.
cake, Annie Mae. Have a seat.
Let's get busy.
Yeah. Put your headphones on there. Oh, you finally
Right there.
undid that button.
Come on, y'all. You put these on?
That button was a motherfucker.
Mess up my hair.
You don't want to mess your hair up.
Okay.
Don't mess it up.
That was great. Thank you.
That's all right. My pleasure.
You're
That's what I
funny.
do.
And say your
Well,
name.
I do stand up coming along with Magic. I kind of mix the two together a little bit. But I want to get serious here now. Can I get serious?
Sure,
Yes,
go
you
ahead.
can.
Do your thing.
Say your name
Who's the
again.
head? Who's the head? Just you the man.
We
No,
all
I'm not the
we all
man.
the boss.
Oh, you all the boss.
We're all legs on a table.
Okay.
Or arms on a chair.
Well, I'm happy to be here, but I want to
You
get
know where I was
serious here for a
going.
moment. First of all, I want to say I don't know if you all know, but Michael Jackson, my dear friend and brother for 30 years. The trial is getting ready to come up, and I got permission from the family to go on the show and talk about this. As you know, Joseph and LaToya from the very beginning said Michael was murdered, and that is the truth. He was murdered. It was more than a doctor involved. There was other people involved. It was a conspiracy. Well, I would put it this way: just follow the dollar.
Right.
Just follow the dollar. And you know, Michael sold over 30 million records the first month after he died. You know, so he was worth more to some people dead than alive. LaToya always said from the very beginning that her brother was murdered. She's doing a stiff campaign finding that out and getting to the justice for her brother and finding out what's going on. I mean, I spoke to her today, and she is, and the fans are behind her 100% on this. So the trial gonna start at the end of this month, and the fans that's listening, I told everybody, the people listening right now,
Right,
trust me, I
right.
just sent
That's right.
out to all the fans that I'm gonna be on this show today, and I want all y'all to come out in droves. Let the press in the world know Michael's legacy is stronger than ever. He's bigger than ever, and don't let the press see like a handful of people out there. I want thousands out there when this trial open at the end of this month. So any question
No
you wanna
date.
ask me?
No date set yet.
I don't quote me, but I think it's the 28th or 20. I'm not sure, but the 20th. It's the end of September. Yes.
Now you was his magician for
Well,
how
I was-
long?
well,
A
not
personal
j-
magician.
Personal magician. I started out doing that with Michael. Left over. I was with Muhammad Ali first for 5 years. He introduced me to Michael, and me and Michael became good friends. And I was taught him magic. But more than a magician, you know, I lived in their home for 15 years, and Catherine is a second mother to me, and LaToya is my sister, and I'm with the Jacksons, whatever. But I want to say this: I was his friend and confidant, and I know his character. I know he would not hurt a child. I know that, you know, when you worth that kind of money, all I can say is it's more people involved than just the doctor. So, you know, everybody's saying about the doctor's guilty. But it's more people involved. Any questions?
He's a fall guy pretty much for the whole thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, now you worked with worked with him and was his friend. What are some things that people really didn't know? What was the biggest misconception you feel about Michael in the public's eye?
The biggest misconception? That he was gay? Not true. Not true at all. Michael loved women, but he was a man of respect and great character. Let me tell you the kind of person Michael Jackson was. One time we was walking at the Havenhurst house, and all of us would agree with this, and there was a little baby bird on the ground, and it was dead. I stepped over the bird and kept going. Michael said, I looked back, and Michael was crying. I said, Michael, what's wrong? He said, look, there's a bird there. And he said, he has a right to life like we do. He said, what you want to do? You want to take the bird and bury it? You want to sell? I said, Mike, I ain't touching no dead bird. So he dug a hole, put the bird in the hole, covered it up. We held hands, said a prayer over the bird, climbed up in the tree and fixed the nest so could no more fall out. That's the kind of character Michael.
Right.
All of us would have saw that dead bird and just kept walking. He
I'd have
buried
ran
the
that bird
and
over in my 85 Mercedes
See,
Benz.
and kept going. I know you would, yeah. But people don't want a misconception about Michael. He was very pure.
How did that get started though? Because it seems like, I mean, we never really seen him out with women besides Brooke Shields when he was like, you know, really, really young. And it's like, you would think, you know, such a famous person like that, like any woman that would have dated him, like something would have came out, like any woman that he'd actually been with. Well, I'd be proud to have been.
Teddy Riley said he had bitches.
Yeah, the truth of the matter is Michael was raised Jehovah's Witness. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yes, we are.
He was raised Jehovah's Witness. So when it came to certain things, he still had some of those beliefs within him that his mother installed him from a little child. And he believed in marriage, and that's why he married Lisa Marie. He didn't believe in just really like being, how can I put it, being like me. I'm out there in strip clubs and everything. I like girls like crazy. Michael.
So you got bitches.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So
you got ready for the world, but I don't know if you got
Michael,
We'll make a bitch appear.
He always he always say to me, Majestic, you chase the skirts, you chase the skirts. But he was more private and more on the down low. He wasn't open like that.
So no, like, did you saw him interact with a lot of females?
Oh yes.
Like,
Oh
what
yes.
kind of girls?
But
Like foreigners?
This is the thing. This is the thing. See, not like me. Very, very classy. A perfect gentleman. He would never be disrespectful to a girl. He would never have her like uncomfortable and everything. You know, I'm going for the juggler. You know, and he always tell me.
You just throwing bitches on the ground. Like, disappear and take your shit off.
He always say to me, Majestic, you're so rude to women. You're so rude. It's not that I'm rude. I hate to wait. But he was the complete opposite.
You say you hate to wait.
He's the complete opposite. Oh yeah.
Get back to you. Fuck all that other shit.
Yeah, you got on your JetBlue jacket. So.
I thought you had bought the laundry in.
We have some comedians in the house. I say.
You know what?
You ain't seen shit yet.
I interviewed a woman named Geraldine Hughes, and read her book.
Mm-hmm.
And about the whole accusations of molestation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that those cases were cases of extortion and people just taking advantage of Michael?
I knew the kids. I did magic for them before. I know the first one and the second one. I met them both. But let me explain this to you. And this is my belief.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think and don't believe either one of those kids would do anything to hurt Michael. They really loved Michael. I think this was an adult thing. I think this was something that was extortion of money, as you said. I think it was something for the parents to get payoffs and everything. But the kids, they really were innocent. They really was. You know how?
I tried to.
I know if I had a child, a son or a daughter, they would fear me.
Right.
They would fear me. They don't want to get their butt whooped. So
I tried to take him up there. He wouldn't go.
So parents have a way of influencing kids and have an influence on them to make them do things they don't want to do.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I said, Donald, do that Michael dance. He wouldn't do it.
You trying to like lure your child up to Michael's house, thinking that he may take the bait and molest your child? Is that what you're trying to say here in disrespect?
Hey, me and Donald was gonna go to the mall. I was gonna tell us it's gonna be all right.
Donald, how do you feel about your father trying to pimp you out like that?
That's his father for real.
That's my son.
That's his first of 8.
It's an early prostate cancer.
That's number one.
So will we be hearing more music and stuff coming from the Michael Jackson estate? From Michael, was there any music left behind?
Michael has so many songs. I'm sure there will be. I don't know for sure, but I'm sure it will be. But you know, I have to say this. Once again, the movie This Is It, all the sales of the album just follow the dollar. I understand the state is worth $1,300,000,000, and all that belongs to Paris, Prince, and Blanken. And Michael Jackson's mother is the beneficiary. She's the one who should be overseeing it. And people, if your last name is not Jackson and it's Steinberg or Korn or whatever you want to call yourself, why are you in the mix and your last name is not Jackson, trying to run shit and ain't even none of yours to run in the first place? And your name is not Jackson. So I have a problem with that. I have a big problem with that because if your name, what's your last name?
Morris.
Okay, if that's your last name and somebody came to you saying, my name is so-and-so Steinberg and your son just died, he left $20 million and I'm going to run it, what would you say? And his last name is
Crocs.
Exactly. Point
I'll tell him to beat it.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Can I plug something? I need to plug something.
Sure, of course. Please.
Yeah.
I was gonna say what it was.
I need all y'all to go to
Please,
make sure I get the right YouTube.
Okay.
The King of My Heart by Sun, SUNN.
What is that?
It's a song dedicated to Michael to all the fans for free.
Oh, okay.
And they download it. And it's a beautiful song. And all the song titles in Michael's #1 songs are in the song from beginning to end. Never Can Say Goodbye, Won't You? It's a beautiful song. So I want to plug that. She's gonna be look for her.
Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from San Pedro, California.
Really? So you got a country accent.
I got a country accent. I saw country. Huh?
Yeah.
How did you end up? I know you said Muhammad Ali. When you say you're their personal magician, what does that mean?
Well, I was Muhammad Ali's personal magician for sure. I traveled with him when he was speak at colleges and stuff, and I would do magic. He took me all over the world with him for 5 years, and I would come out and do the magic, and he would come out and talk on things like how easy you can be deceived.
Mm-hmm.
He's Muslim, and he believed that the world is like magic. You can be deceived in so many easy ways. Everything that glitters is not gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then he introduced me to Michael.
Okay.
I'm sorry. How did you get into being a magician? Like, what first made you get into
truth?
that?
You lost your wallet? I did that pretty good.
The truth.
Where's my blue jay?
The truth. I never was a great athlete in sports and things like
athlete?
that. I couldn't.
It's a
couldn't
V in
box.
there
T in there somewhere.
I got a dictionary for you.
Couldn't box. couldn't box. Couldn't run. Couldn't
So you're
play
not an
football.
athletic type of guy. You're more of a.
I don't know what I was, but I know one thing. They would get all the girls. But I came to the point when I saw this magician do some magic, how girls react to it. And they can be strong. When I walk in the room and make a rose float or do something, I take over the women.
You can make a rose float?
I can do more than that, man. I can do stuff. I do stuff. I can cut myself and heal myself. I do amazing stuff.
Okay. You did spin Truth or Dare on the wheel.
Truth or Dare? That's
Yeah, you did. So
T&D.
Truth or Dare?
Truth.
Okay. What magic tricks have you did in the bedroom?
Made 5 girls have an orgasm at one time.
Impossible. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
How?
And I got you trying to learn my secret. I'll show you. I can't tell you.
Thank
So
you.
anyway,
Yeah.
I told her the same thing.
You
trying to
Five
see,
girls
you trying
at
to
once.
see my
Yeah.
potato.
yeah, for real. Yeah.
He said 6.
Magic. So I do hypnosis also.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I need to go to
Is
your
that
class.
another form of rape?
It's mind rape.
That's what she said.
No.
So you
it's a form. Hypnosis is a form of power suggestion.
Can you do that to maybe one of us here? Maybe to POTUS? Because
One of
I want
us.
to see it. Because
Can you
someone tried it
tell her
on
to
me.
take-
They said it was difficult to. It was difficult for them to.
You're
suggest
very
it.
easy to hypnonize.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
Yes,
are.
you are.
Yes, you are. You're very,
I'm
Very
not.
easy.
They tried.
It wasn't majestic, magnificent. So anyway, I want to say,
Not the.
I want to say also, I'm having a show. I think on the 28th of
Hilarious.
October. With a galaxy of stars,
Great
a
word.
tribute to Michael Jackson's father. I want to speak on Joe too, because he gets a bad
No
rap.
problem. No problem.
It's called My Assistant Go Lurie Production, and it's going to be in Palaceburg at the Terranea Hotel and Resort, and I'll get you all a date on it. And a lot of people will be listening to this today. I'm telling you.
You know what?
Okay, well send it to us, but backing up to my to Joe Jackson. I'm sorry, I just want since
No,
you
go right
said
ahead.
he gets a
Yes,
bad rap.
Yes.
I don't mind Joe Jackson getting his hustle on, but I think it's very distasteful when he does it in certain environments or
In
certain
certain arenas.
situations
Mhm.
that it's kind of untactful sometimes.
What is your
but
question?
what's up with that? I mean, do you think? Well, you don't think because you're down with them, but
No. Understand something about the reason Jackson like me and everything is because I stand up for righteousness and what's right. I don't bend the truth. I never lie. I tell it like it is. Joe Jackson gets a bad rap because now when Joe said things inappropriate, certain things don't go the way other people think they should go. At the time, I think you're talking about the BET Awards right after Michael died. He
and
made
then
that
something
statement.
else was
Yeah.
just recent with his kids. They were doing something, and then they said that Joe Jackson jumped in before,
Okay,
and
let's
it was
talk
about the kids. And he
Okay,
jumped
well,
in.
Joseph is old school, and you can believe that when I tell you that. And every child that he has, every family member will tell you it was his vision, and every family member will tell you he made it happen. And I talked to Kate first about it one time, Michael's mother, and she says to me, "We were not always we were not always rich."
Right.
So Joseph worked 2 jobs. All my friends are dead on welfare. Their husband left us. My children has never had to look for their father. He was at home every night. He fed us. He clothed us, stuck with us, and he took us from rags to riches. When all the boys, all their friends dead in jail, Joe Jackson took care of his family and made it happen.
I get that part,
Yeah.
but there's as far as like the business end of it, but there's also like a psychological thing that you need, like from your support from
But
your
I don't
family.
think you can have it all though.
No, hold
Claudia.
on.
I just don't think you can have it all.
No,
Hold on. But as if you were really close to Michael Jackson, didn't he have like a very strained relationship with his father? And didn't Catherine also have like towards the end it went bad? So I'm thinking like, are you siding more with Joe Jackson now, or
I'm siding with what's right.
do you think that's like?
I don't understand.
Is all the perception, everything we've ever heard about Joe Jackson totally off the wall? Wait,
No.
damn, another pun. I didn't mean to.
Let me say this. Did Joseph whip his children? Absolutely.
Was he abusive to Michael Jackson?
He wasn't abusive. It's a difference between whipping your child.
According to him, according to Michael.
That's how you keep from ending up on the Jerry Springer show. When you do that timeout thing and that y'all know what that mess is about.
Right.
You to whoop your kids' ass.
That's
I'm
right.
telling you, and put them in
That's
check,
right.
because they will take over, and you be doing some, you be
Yeah, you're
somewhere
right.
you ain't supposed to be, or
And he had, like,
you be
what,
wearing a
8
black
kids?
dress. You be wearing a black dress.
Right.
You know. So Joseph has his way of doing things, but I think Tito said it best. My father is a visionary. My father is a visionary. Without Joe, it never would have happened. And I give Kate her credit too. Yeah.
Okay. No, you good. So tell them how the people can get in touch with you.
Oh
website,
yeah,
whatever.
I'm for hire, and you can book me. I work for money. You call. Listen to
Well,
me.
story.
I'm not one of these people. My email address is majestic with a K, majesticmagnificent@yahoo.com, and my phone number for booking is 702-809-2852. 702-809-2852. Y'all want to have some wild parties? I come to your house and entertain you and your ladies and make them do crazy things.
You have a
If
very
you want-
freaky side.
You just saying it because it's true. And
Yeah.
if you want me to come and do a magic show for you all, comedy, whatever, you got my number now. So let me say it again. Hold on. 702-809-2852. And don't forget to go to YouTube and type in The King of My Heart by Sun. She's going to be a big star. You really get some of that Justin Bieber and Hannah Montana money.
All right.
I want to thank you for coming out.
Well,
and
thank you.
and
We
much
definitely
respect
enjoyed
to
you.
Catherine Jackson
I love
and the
Kate,
Jackson
yeah.
family,
Yes.
because I was at the BET Awards when Janet Jackson came and
you
made that
saw it.
announcement. I was backstage.
Oh, wow.
And all the pain she was going through, she still said hi to me.
Yes.
So I know the family is a classy family.
It's you know, you have any children?
No, I don't.
Okay, you have a child. Imagine,
He
well, I
has-
don't know about how it count, but imagine you losing your son, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's not fun.
He just go and make another one.
He said Michael was somebody's father, somebody's brother, somebody's child. And
Correct.
people don't understand that. And even in death, he can't get peace.
Right.
They still call him Wacko Jacko and all that stuff.
Because he was the greatest entertainer ever. I don't give a fuck. Elvis, whoever.
That's the problem right there.
Yeah.
Say it again, Elvis. That's the problem. That's
Right.
what's really going on. But Michael
Right.
was the greatest entertainer in the history of the world.
Yeah,
No
he
question
was.
about it.
I love Michael Jackson.
Give my man another round of applause. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
all for
much.
having us.
Thank you.
Love the magic.
What's his name again, Claudia?
Magnificent.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
talking
messed it
about.
up.
You got it.
Thank you.
Majestic.
We're gonna
Majestic
take.
Magnificent.
Majestic
Yes,
Magnificent.
For bookings, I also call Tracy. She'll help me out book. I don't know your number,
Tracy Tresvant.
Yeah, she got it.
Could you make Tracy disappear?
I wouldn't be here.
We're going to take a quick break.
You ain't
You're
no real
listening to
magician.
Reach Around Radio on LA Talk Live. We got the Connie Bong Report coming
When we
up
come
next.
back, yeah.
We're going back, everyone.
What is this? Oh, I know this song.
Follow me. Follow me.
Play this song in the club. You'll find out who gave it.
Connie Bong Spectacle.
$2 Cavassier.
Follow me. Follow me. Yeah. Follow me.
Is this the Bubble Bath remix?
Two dudes in the bathtub remix.
We're back. You're listening to Reach Around Radio on LATalkLive.com.
Talent Thursdays.
Good times.
We forgot to ask
Can
him
I
about
get
Jermaine's
can I
hair.
get a hit?
We forgot to ask him about Jermaine's hair.
Can I get a hit?
Can you get a hit? There it is. There it is. You know what that is, y'all.
Beam me up, Scotty.
It's now time for Connie Bong.
And you know what? Next week, I'm going to bring in an unreleased song by Warren G. That's a weed song that I absolutely love. But anyway, the Connie Bong Report this week. Weed smokers less likely to be obese. Speedy,
You should smoke
smoke weed?
I guess I'll start.
No, point proven. You're obese and you.
I am not.
No, I'm kidding.
I've lost 20 pounds.
According to a recent study, marijuana users are less likely to be obese than their non-toking counterparts, according to a new study. But doesn't weed smoking cause munchies? Is the
Yeah.
question. Well,
Oh, it is?
according to Dr. Yann Lestrade, a psychiatrist from France, cannabis is supposed to increase appetite. We found that cannabis users are less likely to be obese than non-users. They were so surprised they thought they made a mistake in the study.
Wow.
I'm thinking back, most of the people I know that smoke weed are skinny, scrawny little motherfuckers.
For the study, researchers analyzed data from 2 large population surveys of U.S. adults. The researchers found obesity rates in people who just say no were 22% and 25% in each survey, respectively. So
you about to be skinny? Your titties ain't going nowhere.
Shut up. Man tries to change his name to njweedman.com.
Wow.
New Jersey-born marijuana activist Robert Edward Forshawn is a practicing Rastafarian who has opened his own temple. He's been a marijuana smuggler. He's operated a medical marijuana dispensary.
He did it all.
And he's run for political office several times unsuccessfully with pot platforms. Most recently, he's been fighting to legally change his name to njweedman.com.
And it's not that he lost. It's just that the people that would have voted for him forgot that was the day. They was getting high.
Plenty, yeah.
Swinging and missed everybody's speedy.
So he filed a petition to have his name changed legally to njweedman.com after his website, but ultimately the courts said no.
I wonder why.
Well, they said because domain names aren't forever, and people would be confused if he ever lost the domain. His legal name would be forever associated with a website that advocates a currently illegal activity.
Gotcha. Just take the .com off, pimp. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Why would you do that?
Truck full of weed crashes. People grab bags of weed.
Where was you going, boy? Where were you going?
A truck carrying big bags of marijuana crashed in San Jose, up north where I'm from, allowing passing motorists and pedestrians to snatch up free weed.
Which makes me think they've been following this truck, hoping it crashed.
No, that was OG Portis and Nikki Pam had that little sting going and made the truck crash.
Show the titty.
Look at that. Bam.
It says the San Jose Mercury News reported that bags of marijuana were strewn about an intersection after the truck crashed near Oak Ridge Mall. The truck driver fled and several motorists grabbed most of the weed before police arrived on the scene.
You know the cold part about it? The truck was registered to dude that left.
Officers eventually collected the remaining bags. You mean there were remaining bags of weed left at the scene?
It's slipping.
Well, they also found a gun in the guy's truck, of course. Yeah, the police were trying to track down the truck driver and anyone who made off with some marijuana, but they had no descriptions of suspects. No other vehicles were involved in the crash.
But could you just imagine?
There. Yeah, damn, I'd be shit.
Somebody just behind that truck going, man, I just lost my job. My girl tripping. I need a
sack. Look, accident.
Hey, God is good.
You know the police. Did y'all see who took the weed?
No.
Nah, dude. They dudes. I don't know what they did. They left though.
One more story, or actually two, and I'll go by quick. A woman in British Columbia was recently looking through her freezer when she came across a box of brownies. She decided to bring them to the office to share with her coworkers. And a few hours later, 3 people from her office who ate the brownies were hospitalized for lightheadedness,
munchies,
numbness in the limbs, and disorientation.
Is that what it does to you?
Not to me.
Oh, okay.
What really happened, though, is that the brownies belonged to her son, who he put in the freezer for a year, meaning that the woman had accidentally brought the pot brownies to work, and the police apparently granted the woman's son weed duo clemency. So they're not being charged.
That was a hell of a potluck.
Who's brownies? I don't know. Try.
One more. A bag of weed found on our favorite airlines, Spirit Airlines.
Oh, please.
Break your Spirit Airlines.
Oh, wow.
Local airport officials were on high alert Monday after reports of suspicious white powder was found on New York flight that had just arrived at Hollywood Fort Lauderdale International Airport. But all hazardous materials team found on the plane was remnants of a bag of weed.
So you got your weed back?
That's Spirit Airlines, and I'll tell you, those seats reclined 1 inch maybe at best, and that's first class.
No, you said they reclined forward.
It was awful.
Oh my God! And
That
they
was
had
the worst
mixed
flight.
match seats in there too.
And they charged for everything.
And it smelled musty.
I
They
said,
charged
dude,
for water,
and it was late.
I said, my man, this bag is on my shoulder. It's $10 down.
And they had attitudes like how they taught you. They just taught you any old way, like just.
Good shit, man.
Now blow it out.
Blow it out.
So, Porter, you don't take weed on the airplane, do you?
Yes, she does.
Why would I?
In them big.
Why would I
You
admit
seen
that?
these titties?
No, I'm just saying. You're supposed to say no, so I can say what I'm gonna say.
No.
But the time that you did, I forgot where we was going.
Vegas, I think.
She had.
She hit underneath the titty, didn't she?
Yeah, it's always on.
No, she. I don't know where she had it, but we on the plane. And I'm like, somebody smell like Indonesia. And then I just shut up and I just like, my God, people are really getting high right now because it was reeking on the plane. Yeah,
She smoked on the plane. No, you
it
didn't.
was the smell. It was the.
Did you eat a weed brownie?
It was the smell on the plane.
Weed cupcakes.
She just reeked of it.
Yeah.
We had some fun road
it's
trips.
hard to hide the
Right.
scent sometimes.
You gotta get that coffee can, coffee beans. So I heard.
I mean, Peanuts was like, Peanuts over here. Everybody's hitting their little buzzer. I need something to eat.
We gotta get back on the road. I think we traveled. We had fun.
We're about to go. We're about to go on the road. We're gonna
had
take
a
this
great
comedy
time.
tour. We're all gonna go out.
Remember that one van ride in Dallas?
You had a great time. This it's Talent Thursdays.
Yes,
is it?
And we have
Our
a
best one
singer
now.
who's a dear friend of mine that I've been knowing a long time. When he first moved out here from California, very
He
talented.
moved out here from California.
I mean, he moved out here from. I
Yeah,
think
give me
St.
that
Louis.
brownie.
Did I say moved out here from California? Well, that's not what moved out here to California.
There you go, baby.
Born in St. Louis, he's a soul singer, a guitarist, songwriter, and he's working on his album at Pico Studios in Santa Monica. Please, everyone, welcome Coop.
Well, whoa, yeah, ooh, well, I wanna be your lover, wanna be your friend, wanna be that someone in your life till the end, wanna be your lover, wanna be your friend, wanna be that someone in your life. Since I first met you, baby, since you lit my soul on fire, you're the knock, knock, knock in my heart. You're my lady of desire. And I appreciate all the time that we spent together. We've got a lot of spiritual love. We've got a bond that's gonna last forever. Wanna be your lover, wanna be your friend, wanna be that someone in your life till the end. Wanna be your lover, wanna be your friend, wanna be that someone in your life till the end. Situation, oh so tight. Good friends in the daytime, lovers of the night. When I'm around you, girl, I'm so free. Me without you would be like fire without the heat. Well, there isn't anything would not do for you. I'm just keeping it real. So many emotions are tied up in me. I've got to tell you how I feel. Wanna be your lover, wanna be your friend, wanna be that someone in your life till the end. Wanna be your lover, wanna be your friend, wanna be that someone in your life. It's now or never, baby, be mine. We belong together. Destiny is time. I need you. You need me. Baby, baby, can't you see? I wanna be your lover. Wanna be your friend. Wanna that someone in your life till the end. Wanna be your lover. Wanna be your friend. Wanna be that someone in your life. Wanna be your lover. Wanna be your friend. Wanna be that someone in your life till the end. Wanna be your lover. Wanna be your friend. Wanna be that someone. Wanna be that someone in your life till the end. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, nah. Wanna be your lover. Wanna be your friend.
Man, representing St. Louis.
Come on in here, pimp.
Cool.
Hit that wheel.
I'm glad you was good because I was gonna call you Johnny Crash with that guitar.
No, Coop is a very,
wheel, Coop.
very talented singer.
Yes, he
songwriter.
is.
He can
Spin the
definitely
wheel.
blow.
Hold it, get ready for a reach around.
Your man-
All the way around.
Yeah.
All the way
Use your man arms.
All the way around.
One more time.
Use your man arms.
All the way around.
There you go.
Use your guitar finger. There you go.
Oh, chat room.
What is the chat room saying?
Chat room. What do you want to see him?
You know
do?
what? The chat room, they're hardcore.
All the time.
But everybody gave you love in the chat room.
Yeah.
So you are the
Yes.
first artist that they absolutely love.
You the
So-
chat room champ right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you're the chat. So
they're-
chat room, you got a question for Coop? Type it in now, and Claudia will.
They're actually asking for him to kiss you. Actually, POTUS. They said kiss POTUS. That's what the chat room.
Wait a
was.
minute. Not no cheeks now. Shit, we gotta get a bit.
Because he's like a brother to me.
So you kiss your brother.
Wanna be your lover. Wanna be your friend. Wanna be the lover. And I stick this dick in the end.
Oh, did I say that?
Do it again, Tina. Do it
Nah,
again.
sweetie, nah, let
Even
it go.
though
Your lover. Wanna be your friend.
Wanna
So-
stick this dick all up in you until the end.
Even though I'm your brother.
That's the remix, Coop. Let's
See
get
how
on it.
Even though I'm your
Let's get
brother.
on it.
killing your song, Coop. You hear that?
That was hot though, man.
That's the remix.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Coop, how long have you been singing, and who are some of your inspirations? Because you really got that old school flavor going on.
Oh, I've been singing ever since I was 7
Talk
years
Get on
to
that
the
mic.
I've been singing ever since I was 7 years old. You know, come from a gospel background too, so a lot of couches.
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 Oh.
Yeah.
You know,
There's an R in there somewhere.
I see you silent.
I got this dictionary for you, pimp.
you know, I listened to a lot of Andre Crouch growing up.
That's
I
what I
also
was
listened to
gonna
a lot of Gladys Knight. Let's see, Marvin Gaye, Bill Withers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I like the old school. You know, keep it real,
Yeah.
keep it simple. You know.
Yeah. Gladys Knight, I mean, say no more. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I was surprised because I've been knowing Coop for about 6 years now, 7, something like that, 8.
8.
Yeah. That you didn't grow up listening to a lot of the R&B artists like Al Green and some of the people that you kind of sound like. So, how does that happen? I mean, who were you listening to?
Well, here we
Andre
go.
Crouch.
Here we go. Well, no, actually, you know, I grew up. I was the only Afro American where I lived. In my
So,
own, in
a
my
lot of
school.
country-
Yeah, I grew up in the country outside of St. Louis.
Mhm.
So I was listening to country music, rock and roll. Then
Elvis. A lot of Elvis.
That's my first record I ever bought was Elvis.
Wow. Blue suede shoes?
Right. Yep.
Wow.
And I remember I played it on Christmas Day. My mom came in and was like, "Boy, is that you singing?"
Well, it's one for the money.
Three
to get
ready now, go, cat, go, don't you step on my blue suede shoe.
Oh, we get it in, Coop.
You can do
You
on
need to let that
point.
go. You need to let that go.
DJ always. Now, what happened when your mom walked in the house?
She came in there with big eyes. Is that you singing? I was like, yeah, that was me. And
that was me, mama.
And then that was like 7 years old. That was my first record I ever bought Christmas, and from there until I just listened to rock and roll and country until I got to college. And when I got to college, I got introduced to blues.
So you always played the guitar? Or
No, I didn't start playing guitar. I taught myself guitar when I was in college when I was 22.
Okay.
I went to college to play trumpet and sing.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of doing sports, I just didn't want to I was done with sports, so I just wanted to do my music.
Okay.
Because it runs in the family.
No so you like, were you like 6'6", 6'7"?
Oh, I'm 6'5".
6'5"?
You got a jumper? You got a nice jumper?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. We're going to find out.
So you Jerry Stackhouse type or John Starks type? Or what kind of game did you have?
I'm the old Stackhouse.
Oh, old Stackhouse.
Old Stackhouse.
Got you.
When you're still in North Carolina.
Exactly. I feel you. That's why I said that. I feel you. Yeah.
Now, have you already done an album yet, or is this going to be your first one about to come up, or what's happening?
I've done an EP, but this is going to be the first album we've done. Working at Pico Studios. I was blessed to, I was playing a open mic, and my brother over here, Brother Pete Govert, he owns Pico Studios. He's also a producer. Okay. And he heard me sing one of my songs, and all of a sudden he just come in and say, "Yo, man, come on over to the studio. Let's talk.
Right.
Let me show you what's going on. Let's do something. Let's make a record."
Wow.
Enough said. Let's make a record.
Wow.
Let's do this. So we're making a record right now.
That's dope.
So when could people?
I'm sorry. Well, how did you get from where you were to here?
Blood, sweat, and tears, brother. Just
picked up and left and said, I'm going to Cali?
Picked up, left. You know, I was in the Army first, and then I went to, after I graduated, I went to Florida. Then I went to New Orleans for a while. Then I came here and said, let me take it to another level if I can. God willing, you know. And
it's going to happen.
Here I am.
Poetry.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, Coop, when could we hear music, or is there any available now? I know I got a couple songs from you that I love.
I also got something else for you too.
Okay.
We need you to do a reach around radio.
Maybe a
jingle, some reach around.
I'd be happy to.
Our chat room is really hard on everybody that comes through, and they have given you like the most props. They said you're the best talent that's ever come through here. No, they have said that. That's what they're saying. True. They're going on and on, and they find something to say. They're very critical. Let's just put it like that.
They're talking about your tooth right now, but I told them that you had a
What happened? You had an accident? You want to speak on it?
I like to mountain bike ride, and
didn't have your helmet on.
Bit the dust.
didn't have a helmet on. I was just trying to show off.
Watch this, Willie.
I was showing off, and I hit a rock. And
so you hit the front tooth on the rock?
No, hit it on the handlebars. Came up, knocked my tooth out.
Oh wow!
How long ago this happened?
A few months ago.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get it fixed.
But the rumor is you gave it to the Tooth Fairy for that change. That's the rumor on the street.
So you still riding bikes?
Yeah, I'm still riding bikes.
Fuck that.
We still having fuck that, because you know I'm still having fun with this. I'm like, well, when I do my blues, I'll be like looking like I'm in the 9th Ward, and I'll be you know,
hysterical.
Have you seen Alexander O'Neal lately?
No, I haven't.
No.
His whole cuspids are gone.
Yours is from an accident. His is from crack.
Yeah, he got a whole. His whole front lobe.
Want to get that fixed up before.
That's a shame.
Right.
That's a shame.
I wasn't even gonna say shit about the tooth. I just said
no, but they were so.
I was gonna rock it on and just say, "Hey, man, shit happened."
You know what? Right. You know, shit happens. It is what it is.
Singing the blues gives you more character.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what happened to him? He's been through some things. He's been through the pain.
I just know if I had to call somebody, I say whistle it.
Just put a little cracker right there. You
got a snake tooth smile.
Put your
I might actually try that cracker part.
Yeah, put your fingernail right where it's missing.
Yeah, a little saltine cracker right there. In the game. Just paint it
At
gold.
least it's
Don't
not
drink
genetic.
no water, though.
It's an accident. You can get that fixed.
Yeah.
6,000.
If you're damn,
because that's what Witchko said.
No, but there's some clinics that will do it for you.
But he got his whole grill fixed.
Right.
He just needs
got his whole grill fixed.
That's got to be some people.
Coop's gonna be performing at Mavericks Flat on September 21st. We're gonna give Speedy a birthday party there. So if you're in the Los Angeles area,
come on up.
Not next week, not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after, Coop's gonna perform. We're gonna celebrate Coop's birthday as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Virgo
come on
too?
Down.
No, he's a Libra. But it's all right. He can get in there.
And we want to thank all the guests for coming through. It was fun. Today was fun. I really enjoyed it.
I think today was our best talent.
Your boy.
Who? My boy?
Majestic.
Yeah, I think he likes you.
I do too. As soon as he got, he goes, "Look at here."
Why does he remind me of
like a pimp? And why? How come
he reminds
ready
me
for the
of
world?
Guy Black.
He's what Guy Black wishes he could be.
I mean, every time I looked at him, I kept thinking of Caribbean Queen.
Sharing the same dream, and our hearts just beat as one. No more love on the run.
supposed to get in there. Coop, did you get in there?
Yeah, I sure did.
But you know what? We getting soft. We didn't address the Jerry curl or the little red braid, the singular
I was
braid.
so gonna ask him about it.
He said, "You're looking in my eyes." I go, "I'm looking at your braid." He didn't say anything.
He had it dipped right over his forehead.
You can't.
Well, we got a. Oh shit, we got a few more.
He
minutes.
jerked off my hand though.
So I love the song. So
But
you'll do a
Clyde-
jingle for us, man?
Of course.
I'd love
let's do
to.
it.
All right, cool. We got you.
What were we gonna say, Puddy?
I was gonna say when he did your reading, how accurate was he?
That's you.
He was accurate. She just blinked like 9 times.
I don't know. I was just like,
All that shit was
I was so distracted by everything else that was going on that
That
like
your aura was off white.
off white. I had sugar in my hand. I'm looking at the curl, the red braid. I'm like, what's the
Well, it
significance
wasn't
of
all
this?
curled. He had a relaxed
Just
and
the
curl.
tips were
Yeah,
curled,
yeah.
and the roots were kind of like different.
Brand new.
Majestic
like-
to magnificent.
But he's very conflicted because I want to give him a reading. Here's my reading of him.
What?
He was like very like righteous on one hand, and then he was like when he sat down, he was like about pimps and like no, about bitches and hoes, and I don't want to wait and stuff. Like he was.
No, that wasn't true. He just said he got it in. He like
Yeah, he-
women.
he don't like to
strip
wait.
clubs.
Yeah.
No, I just felt like he was a contradiction.
Claudia, I don't like to
No.
wait either.
No,
Huh?
I didn't
When I
get
date
that.
you, I
I
want
didn't.
some.
He's old school.
I got pimpish vibe, and I got hey, this is my reading, goddammit.
I got the vibe that okay, he got game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you think he could spit game at you? If he didn't have
He-
a curl,
He ain't got a chance with me. But
If he had some weed,
if he had
I
no
don't
curl
give
and a bag of
fuck what he
weed,
had.
no curl, a bag of weed, and he wanted to bring you in the studio to drop an album.
No.
he's gonna hit you with the album.
No,
I'm
but
saying.
I didn't get like a pimp vibe from
No, I
him.
didn't get that
but
either.
but I did get he uses
Sugarfoot,
his
maybe.
magic and maybe some of that
And meet women.
hypnosis.
Yeah, that's how you.
He
meet
said he
someone.
made
To get
7
some
girls
ass.
come at once. Like
What?
5 girls, 7 girls.
Why don't you believe that? That can happen. I got skills. That can happen.
He only
for
has
you.
2 hands.
That can happen for you.
Speedy,
And I'm
if you don't get
telling
your
you-
hand away from my uterus.
Oh, my bad.
Teddy Riley told me that Michael Jackson had bitches.
Yeah.
That's what Teddy Riley told me about Michael Jackson.
Now I believe Teddy.
Okay.
Because he was in 2 different groups. Look here.
Happy birthday to Damon Wayans, Beyonce, and Michael Keaton.
Michael who?
Michael Keaton.
Oh, okay.
And Beyonce turned 30 and she promised that she would get pregnant by the time she's 30 and she made the deadline. So
Well,
we want to invite you guys to check us out Monday
Hot
at
show on
5 o'clock, same channel, same place, Pacific Standard Time. If you missed the show, you can definitely find us on YouTube, Ustream, iTunes,
And
LA
Club Skinny, Sunday night.
LA
DJ
Talk-
Always.
LATalkLive.com.
Free. Come on down.
yeah, free. And don't forget, go to our blog if you want DJ Clearcoat to play your music. And just give him a list of songs that you like.
Yeah, shout out to Capital C. He gave us some songs and we got those mixes in. So everybody else get in there and get on.
And
Big
so-
shout out to Big Cooper right here. We'll do our reach around
How they
radio
get in touch with
jingle.
your poets?
You can
Wow.
find me on
Go ahead.
Facebook at
Sorry
OG
about that, T.
Poetess or on Twitter at OG Poetess.
Speedy is funny. That's Speedy IZ funny. Also,
Impossible.
I have a website which is speedygotjokes.com.
Impossible. No, I have a website too that I'm updating, thepoetess.com. Go ahead.
Weed be me. Claudia.
Hit me at Facebook, Claudia Jordan, and on Twitter at Claudia Jordan. And don't forget to leave us comments and feedback on the unofficial Reach Around page. We check that in the official
we do.
Reach Around Radio page on Facebook because we are I'm always on that page. So.
Yes, you are.
Yes,
Teeter?
I am.
TDP at Mr. 3, number 3, Knox Baby on Twitter. Thank you, Claudia Jordan.
And congratulations for learning how to send a direct message. I did get a direct
You see
message
that?
into my box, and the answer is no.
Cool. How they get in
No,
touch
actually
with you,
for
man?
a plate. You can catch me on Damon
No
Cooper at Facebook, or you can. I got some YouTube out there. You can check out some YouTubes. Go to MySpace. MySpace.com/Coopsoul, COOPSOUL. You can check out some.
Or they
ones and
hit you
songs.
up on ifellonthe.com.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Shout out to Miracle, Dono,
She putting her makeup on.
DJ Always, are very talented who make sure we got everything flowing. Tiffany. Put her on camera, right? Stand up, Tiff, because I got to see you. Definitely got to go on. If you don't stand up.
Stand
I'm
up,
gonna
Annie Mae.
She's super beautiful. I mean, she drives all the way here from almost San Diego and on time every time.
Really?
My man Wood in the Hood is in the
Claudia,
building.
we're
Thank
going to
you
have
for
to talk
coming
for you
out.
being late. It's been a
Got
great
fly
show.
segment coming up with that.
Look out for the comedy tours coming at you soon. We be out.
Big
Peace.
show Monday. Check us out.
It's gonna be hot.